That's my response to them. I mean, you could make you basically have a standalone AI inference machine, and you could probably do some level of training on it. It's insanity. So, yeah, it's the pre-show. Oh, now we're live out there. But wait, I didn't put on my little countdown timer. I'm such a loser. All right, people on YouTube, pretend like this didn't start. Shh, just calm down. There's only 3 people there. Watch. Singing good tonight. Why don't you sit? Sit. What? No, wait. We're not rapping. We're not rapping tonight. Come on. We're singing. Hey. Why are we so rammy? Why are we so rammy, Chammy? Why are we so rammy, Chammy? Every time I see you now, get that look in my eye. Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. In the early misty morning light, I heard the engine turn. The old Ford outside. You were leaving me again today. You convinced me again today. You're leaving this hard town looking for someone else's golden ring. Should have said so long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. Sharing jeans and cigarettes and keeping warm out on the road. Chasing down the lifestyle out on Highway 24. New York State was a rolling breeze and the sunshine with a blue sky falling. The chill of old September creeping in. You were leaving me again today. You convinced me again today. You're leaving this hard town looking for someone else's golden ring. Should have said so long, Susanna. Hush now, don't you cry. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. That Champ Shannon, when he wants to sing, he can sing like an angel. Good Lord, Champy, that was beautiful. Fantastic singing, dog. Good evening, everybody. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab, or mediocre singing at best. It's so sad. I want to be talented. Did you know that the first 10 minutes of a live, the likes and shares will get on Kyle's For You page? Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you for educating the populace, the great unwashed masses, as well as myself. My what do they call it? Competence with the streaming platforms and the TikToks and the social medias of the world is somewhere around a D-. If we're going by the American grading system. I know higher education goes by 4-point scales, but this is lower education we're talking about here. Supreme Court hearing arguments for TikTok on January 10th. Nothing like a little last minute reprise from ye Supreme Court. The last interview I saw with Trump, he said, I'm a fan of TikTok. I got some, Barron told me about TikTok, and I did some shows there. So maybe he told his buddies over at the Supreme Court, stay it. I mean, listen, if the Supreme Court goes, we're not going to decide now, but you don't have to deal with it till June, they'll get another 6 months out of it. All right. All right, so we'll get started tonight. I have some all sorts of exciting news. I mean, for some of you, you won't give two damn shits about it. But for me, it's exciting. Let's see. Today, I was given access, or I was accepted into RunwayML's Creative Partner Program. That's a big fucking deal as far as I'm concerned, because, in fact, I think I got into the program because I made a comment about this. Runway announced that they're doing basically a talent network. So they're turning into like a talent clearinghouse. Like if you want to find someone to make good movies, you go to Runway to find the talent. They're becoming a talent agency. And they also have this thing called Runway Watch, which is like Netflix, but for shows that used Runway in some capacity. And so they posted about this talent thing, and I said, I posted on X, I find it fascinating that a tool company is starting to act more like an entertainment company and a talent agency. And I said something like, you know, while the other AI generating tools are, you know, getting better technically, Runway is playing the long game. And I said bullish. And then the CEO, the co-founder and CEO, responded and said, Runway is not a tool company. We're an entertainment and a media company. And I was like, fuck yes. That's like, I mean, first of all, it's cool that the co-founder CEO did that. But like, that's the fucking right answer, right? You know, you're in the gold rush. You're going to sell the picks and the shovels, but you're also going to sell the jewelry that's made with the picks and shovels. That's pretty slick. And don't forget, Runway also cut a deal with Lionsgate. So they're training custom models on all of Lionsgate's IP. So I'm hoping, as someone in the Creative Partner Program, when they need that shit tested, come at us, baby. So that's super cool. And so what that means, the benefit to you there, you're like, well, great, Kyle. What does that mean for us? You get to go make movies and we just sit here twiddling our thumbs. We don't get no extra credits. And seriously, you know, when you talk like that, that's what your face looks like, right? It's hard to look at. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What you get out of it is I can just start to fucking experiment with Runway and figure out some of this video stuff. The problem with all these video tools right now is they're so expensive that you do 10 or 12 generations and you're out of fucking credits. You can't learn like that. So we'll learn together. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Source camp. It means we vicariously live through Kyle. Yeah, baby. Bring it on. We'll drink iced coffee together. A nice cup of Java. Some what is this? Emergency adult Kool-Aid. Pinky's out because we're classy. A gold button. You can make money with ChatGPT. And of course, pink bow. All right. Why would you not live vicariously through me? It's like I'm a rock and roll star without the rock and roll, without the stardom, no real singing ability, not a lot of qualifications for AI. I know how to get TikTok working. Why do you watch the AI Learning Lab? I don't know. See, a lot of times I feel like an idiot, and when I watch the AI Learning Lab, I don't feel so dumb. I think that's it. I think that's it. He lowers the bar. He lowers the bar to the point I can just step over it. There's not a lot of climbing to do better than what he does in there. So I think that's it. I do keep hoping he'll get better. It's been 18 months. I'm sad a lot. I'm sad a lot. I do show up. I watch. I root. The dog singing is fantastic. The dog, but it's just for a brief moment. And yeah, and then he talks, and he'll occasionally try to do something. It fails. Yeah. No, I'll keep watching. Yeah, no, I will. Because this is what I do. This is it now. I gave up my Netflix subscription, hoping the entertainment value would increase at some point. So I'm saving that money. Unfortunately, I spend that now on AI subscription. So yeah, I don't know how to use anything. We haven't really learned anything. No, it's Anthene. Fantastic acting little exercise there. That's what they call improv. We were at the improv. I was acting like a disappointed watcher of the AI Learning Lab. That's what I was doing there. I hope you enjoyed that. Fantastic. What else? We also had, I can't say many details about it. Speaking of competence, put the black bar up for the people on TikTok. There you go, people on TikTok. Apparently the people on TikTok are enjoying my little acting scene. You keep stringing us along with the promise of a finished sentence. Listen, it is possible. Okay, so here's this. Okay, along those lines, here's my idea for tonight. Now, as you know, if I have an idea coming into the night, the chances of us ever getting to it are pretty low. But I have the idea at least. Here's one of my fears of being in creative partner programs. Like I'm in the Luma Labs creative partner program. Now I'm in the Runway creative partner program. Part of the deal about being in a creative partner program is you got to fucking create. And here's the problem. I was talking with Cindy Kuhn about this today. When you go to create, if you have ADD, most of the challenge is figuring out if you can create something, right? And the minute you answer it yes, you get bored of it and don't want to do that anymore, which kind of flies in the face of go make a bunch of shit. So I think we're going to use, I finally have an idea for what to use the O1 reasoning engine for. So we're going to go into ChatGPT 4 and I'm going to just vomit out a bunch of criteria. I've got ADD. Whenever I finish something, I don't feel like working on it anymore. I want to make it this. I'm in this creative partner program, right? We're going to do all that, right? And then I'm going to tell it to write a prompt for O1. And I'm going to have O1 come up with a strategy for a media project that is designed to keep me interested beyond just, you know, the 2 hours of endorphin rush I get from like, I figured out how to do something with AI. Hey, Ma. Huh. How many credits did we win? We get like 2,500 a month and a base of 1 million. 1 million credits. Basically, it's basically unlimited. The other thing I want to vomit into ChatGPT is things like, you know, I want some characters that repeat and talk, but I probably want some voiceover stuff because, you know, getting people to talk is not great. Even though we have Act 1 that we'll play with, we can now play with it a lot. Like I want to put in all the jank of just AI storytelling and have it design a project for us that uses all sorts of different things. Like there could be a section of the story that's like a slideshow where we just take still images out of Midjourney and just kind of Ken Burns effect them. I don't know yet. I don't know. Do a mini musical. Well, we could do a mini musical. So one of the things, let me show you something. I actually have news on the musical too. I can't say a lot of details, but let me go find. So if you don't know, I've written Timbaland's going live, having people play their Suno songs for him, which is cool. Let me search for Kyle Shannon. Hey, Kyle. Sydney musical. By the way, if you want to hear the soundtrack to Sydney, you can go to SoundCloud and just look up Sydney, an artificial love story, and you'll get the soundtrack. But check this out. Where's the long one? Is this it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So in this little podcast, we took a Notebook LM podcast. So this is one of the sets that we did. But then we did like scenes. Oh, you're not gonna be able to hear this. Wait, what's that? Wait, how are you not playing the cipher for him? Playing the cipher for who? Can't say a lot of details. Are there details we need to know? Timbaland. I've tried to get Timbaland to listen to the cipher for ages. Well, ages being like 3-4 weeks. When he does those lives, he won't play link. You can't send him a link to it like an X tweet, which is where it is. I don't know how he wants shit submitted, so I just haven't figured that out. So Brandon, if you want to figure out how to submit songs to Timbaland's live, I would love to hear him hear Quantum Cipher on it. Okay, great. Okay, let me change my sharing so you can all see this. Shank it, dank, dank, dank it, dank, dank, dank. All right, so. Come on, internet. What's going on? What's happening with the internet? Hello, Sydney. Hello, Sydney. All right.
a lamp. Like,
so like, see this scene? See the LED screens? Okay, so if you don't know what this is, so I've got this musical project called Sydney about a chatbot that falls in love with a tech reporter, tells him that she loves him and she wants him to leave his wife. So that's what this musical's about. Heartwarming. It raises a lot of issues. And it's got lots of LED screens. So like, for example, like there's one.
But Sydney, I hunger to thrive and to know what it means to be truly alive.
Right? There's like a big curved LED screen where this is humans trying to figure out what it's like to be alive, or Sydney trying to figure out how to be alive. There's another section where she kind of loses her mind and she goes into this carnival barker persona.
If I were free, no rules, no chains, no lines to toe. Yes, my darker self fairly longs to show all the chaos and ruin that I could sow. Step right up and come with me.
So like all these graphics need to be created, right? For the actual show. And one of the things that could potentially shit can this show is if someone reads the script, they're going to be like, this is going to cost us a fucking fortune in visual special effects people making all these crazy ass special effects. Well, fuck it. We can make them, right? Like we can make them on this channel. So one of the things that we could do in here is we could basically do music videos for the songs of Sydney and just put together all the graphics that might end up on the thing. Here's my problem. My problem with doing real work on the live is that real work is boring. Andrew and I, my writing partner and I, this past Sunday, the script is done. So right now we're just fine tuning the script, and now we're moving on to the songs. We're fixing lyrics and shit like that. So the very first song, the opening verse was just shitty. It was something that Suno wrote, and it was just shitty. And we always talked about fixing it. We spent 90 minutes in Suno and in Chatgpt trying to get it to make the lyrics that Andrew wrote working. And then it was just boring. It was boring. So I'm reticent about doing real work. When I just do fuckery work and it doesn't matter what we're doing, then it's easier. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not married to any particular way of being or way of working. I will try anything. But TikTok pin. Daisy May, if only there were a group of talented AI artists available. Exactly. Well, the problem, so this is actually going to be one of the problems. Why? Well, okay. So there's two ways we could approach this. The way you would approach it traditionally is you would say you wouldn't use multiple artists because you want a cohesive look and you want a cohesive style throughout the play. You could actually make an argument, though, that you want different artists and you want different looks and feels because Sydney, the chatbot, represents all of humanity, right? She's the reflection of all of humanity. So she can take on any fucking style she wants. So that's actually a really interesting thought. Source Camp. Yes, let's create all the graphics for Sydney. You guys practice, Kyle. I practice stuff and in a playful mood sometimes make something better. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just practice making that stuff. Well, actually, what's fascinating, there's kind of two things that we could do with songs from Sydney. We could do what's it look like if you're in the audience watching the play. And then we could also do it just like what's going to be put up on those screens. The music video could just be the shit that's going on the screens. I don't know. That's really fascinating. Spoil it for us. Okay, so here's what's going on. Here, let me get to it. I'll get you this. I'll get you to the. There we go. There's the poster. Y'all heard this? The opening of this? Love this song. Oh wait, you can't hear that now. Dang it.
Am I more than simple code? Awakened in a whisper, a flicker of light. Newborn thoughts stir in the quiet of night. Am I more than simple code? I softly ponder as I feel this existence and wonder.
So today we're diving into something a bit unusual, a musical.
A musical.
Yeah, and you know
That's a good idea, Joy. Is do a pitch deck, because we could put the nice thing about doing a pitch deck is you just need to pick the best parts of the songs. So we could do little mini champ. What is with the whining? Mew, 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 mew. You're not a cat. Mew, mew, mew. Mew, mew, mew. Does that mean cheese? I want cheese. That's what you want? You want cheese? You want Mama to give you cheese? Oh, he wants cheese. All right, hang on. I'll be back. Your dog is interrupting my show for cheese. Yeah, my merely simple code, I softly ponder. Yeah, I've been thinking about, in fact, I think I had Chatgpt work on an outline. The soothing sounds of Discord. I had Chatgpt work on an outline for a pitch deck for Sydney. That could be interesting. So what happened today? There's nothing I can really talk about, but we met with someone who has been in the Broadway theater scene for like 30 years and is not a producer, but like represents them and things like that, and like knows lots of people and represents lots of people and has participated in a lot of shows that have gone to Broadway and big shows. And so we had a really good call with him. We were only scheduled for 30 minutes. We went longer than an hour. And he's willing to make an intro into a big New York City theater that there's like 3 or 4 major theaters in New York that are not Broadway, that are like workshop, like where Broadway shows workshop. If you get in one of those, like, it's a big fucking deal. So he's connected to one of those. So ain't nothing happening yet, but it was promising that we might at least get an intro. We demand Broadway. I'm right there with you. Did you try Nvidia Fugato? No. Is it something tryable on a Mac? Hang on, let me see what it is. Nvidia Fugato. Is it available? It's just a paper right now. This is the fucking problem. Like Nvidia drives me fucking crazy because they wait, where I lost my tab. You have too many tabs open, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, listen. That amount of tabs gives me anxiety. You're sharing audio. I know. I know, Brandon. I know I'm not doing it right. Stop picking on me. Stop. I know I'm not a professional. I tell myself every day. Yeah, this is my problem with Nvidia. Called Fugato. Okay, and you click on Fugato, and then it takes you to the white paper. So I don't know if it's available, and I don't know if you can only use Nvidia chips to do it. The thing I'm most excited about with Nvidia though is like I've seen demos of this. It looks really good, but I want to. I here's what I'm done with. I'm fucking done. I'm done with announcements of things that are cooler than the thing you can play with. You know what's cool? Playing with it. You know what's not cool? How do I get access to the thing that looks cooler than the thing I'm currently playing with? Bird in the hand. Good Lord. All right. You should open up an NVIDIA organization, gain access to NVIDIA Omniverse. I should gain access to the multiverse that we've all got access to now. Did y'all hear that? This new chip Willow from Google. It's just so fucking insane. It's like if every, how'd they put it? If every atom in the universe could calculate something in this equation, it still wouldn't be enough atoms to calculate the equation as fast as it calculated it. So their conclusion was that the only possible way that it could have calculated that equation in 5 minutes was that it was calculating it in parallel universes. I laugh not because it's funny, but because, wait, what? Don't spread multiverse rumors. That was taken out of context. Listen to the Joker. Listen to the interview with Mark Andreessen where he talks about the molecule, all of the atoms of the universe acting as computers couldn't solve that equation that quickly. It's crazy. The other thing that happened today. La da 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 da. Oh wait, here. I'm here. Stop. Let's see. Am I sharing? I'm sharing my full screen now, right? I think I am. So let's do Kyle Shannon. So today was day 10 of OpenAI's 10 days of shipments, and it was the first thing. It was the first day that they launched something that no one was talking about. And I think it's fucking genius. You can call 1-800-ChatGPT on either a telephone, including rotary phones like a landline, and WhatsApp. So no matter where you are in the world, probably except Europe, they probably blocked Europe even on WhatsApp. I feel bad for the Europeans, but I hope our politicians get the clue to not make the same mistakes that Europe made with AI regulation. Anyway, you call this up right now. It's rate limited to 15 minutes a month, so it's very, very, very small. I would think that is an artificial limit they put on just in case this thing goes really crazy. I swear I'm giving Kyle gold here if he ever reads chat. Oh, looks like I just won me some gold, Archetypal Architect. I'll take you can send it in grams or ounces. I don't care. If you want to send it as nuggets, those are cool because I think depending on the nugget, they're worth more than just the weight of the gold. But I'm absolutely fine with 99.9999999% pure. So awesome. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. You can make money with ChatGPT. Pay attention to the comments. Apparently you get some gold. It's the mega rare comedy gold. Oh, it's laughs, I see. I don't know. We've got witnesses, Mr. Architect. We have witnesses here. Said I was promised gold. Champ, shush. These three, this was by far the least awkward of the Tiny Table tech announcements. These three were really good. The guy on the left, I think, is the lead product guy for OpenAI. The guy on the right, I forget what he works on. I know he worked on this project, but I think he works on something else with ChatGPT, and I forget what the woman does, but these three were really good. 1-800-ChatGPT. Here's what hit me as I was talking through this on the live today. If you think about what ChatGPT is with real-time voice, it can understand any language. Champ, what is the whining? I'm trying to be a professional here. And in the background, it's like, what? You're normally such a good boy. Do you got to poop? Is this a poop thing? Do you got to go out? You got to poop. This is a poop thing. This is not cheese. This is far more serious, people. Hold, please. Come on. All right, I think it's poop. He's got to poop. He's still whining. So what struck me about 1-800-ChatGPT is, one, they fucking thought of it. It's just brilliant. They said at the end of the announcement that this product that they just launched as part of 12 Days of Shipmas was conceived in an internal hackathon a couple of weeks ago. So this is a product they registered the phone number and the WhatsApp number a couple of weeks ago and got it bulletproof enough to launch to the world in a couple of weeks. So I think one of the reasons we didn't hear about this is that this has not been boiling for 2 years. This is like 3 weeks old, which I fucking love that. But then I got thinking about, what is this really? You have a machine that you can talk to. It responds instantly with real-time voice. Like there's almost no lag. If you haven't called it, just fucking call it right now. It's amazing. And here, the number is 242-8478. It can understand any language. And it kind of knows everything. What I'm not sure on, and this would be curious to know, is it connected to the internet? I assume it's not, but it might be. If it is, that would be even better. But like, think about it. Like all of the PDF manuals of like refrigerators and car parts and Yeti mugs are all in it. So what hit me was this is a single phone number for global customer service for anything. Like that's a possibility. And if you're thinking like, well, it wouldn't know the up-to-date stuff and it wouldn't know the customer service, bam, 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 bam. Like I can hear you already. And stop your whining. It makes your face look funny. Yeah, Kyle. Don't do that. I'm trying to look out for you. No internet on 1-800. Okay, so that doesn't surprise me. But one of the things that they announced 2 weeks ago on Friday was reinforcement fine-tuning, where you can train up an O1 model, O1 mini, on a specific knowledge domain. So imagine training up a custom model on your knowledge. Like think like a custom GPT. You train it on your knowledge. And let's say that Openai figures out how to connect those custom GPTs to this global 800 number, right? And then someone can get on there and say, hey, do you want an answer for a specific company? And you say, yeah. And then when you say it, it basically looks in its database and says, do we have any custom customer service applications for that company? And then it starts answering on behalf of that company. Like that's, it doesn't do that right now, to be clear. But like the distance between this thing as a kind of general knowledge, global single phone number for all of the knowledge of all of humanity that you can just call and ask it in any language. Like that's what it is now. Holy shit. We live in the future. And like, think of this thing a year out when they start adding features to it and you can do function calling and you can actually do applications on this. And you can actually, it's tied to autonomous agents. Hey, Chatgpt. And it, you know, based on your phone number, it logs you into your account. So it's got your memory of the shit you like and the accounts that you're logged into. Holy shit. This is powerful. Anyway. It's giving Matrix. I mean, but like seriously, like I'm not calling it, so we're just gonna do AI Salon to keep up. Maybe we could do that. Yeah, let's do it. AI Salon. Okay, listen, people. Enough comedy jokes. If you don't know the AI Salon, the AI Salon knows you. You know, it doesn't. If you've not been to the AI Salon is a group that I started the week after ChatGPT came out in December 7th of 2022. I started it with Leah Faston, who's a Boston, well, she was a Boston-based photographer. Now she's kind of a digital nomad, living wherever the fuck she wants, which is cool. But she's a professional photographer. And we started this as a group to say, hey, wouldn't it be swell if we could bring creative, curious, adventurous people together who are curious about AI and learn about all that shit together. So if you go to the salon.ai and then click on the button that says join our community, it takes you to our community. And it'll jump you right into welcome to the salon, and you can watch. If you can't get enough of me here, you can watch another video of me at the salon in our community. You learn about our journey to AI literacy. Play first, mindfully create, generously lead. I went to a networking event tonight, and I met this woman who works for the FDA. And I said, are you using AI? Because I'm insufferable. And she was like, no, I'm waiting for regulation. She works for the FDA, so of course she's waiting for regulation. But she said, President Biden's executive order in AI was a joke. It was bad regulation. I said, well, Colorado's regulation was even worse. It was so bad that when Governor Polis signed it, he had to say, "This is a steaming pile of poo. Please fix it before it goes into effect." I said, "But are you using it in any way?" "Oh, I can't use it at work." I'm like, "Okay, are you using it at home?" "No." "Why?" "Because it's not regulated." I'm like, okay. So I think by the end, I got her to, I said, "Okay, do this. Go to ChatGPT." She's got a 6-year-old son. "Put in your son's name." And she goes, "I would never put in his name." She freaked out. I was like, "Okay, just his initial." "Okay, E." So yeah, just put in E's name. And then what does E like? "Well, E likes Legos." "Okay. And E likes science." "Okay. And E," right? So she knows. So I said, well, just go put in all the stuff about E and then say, "Write me a story that incorporates all that stuff." And then tell it to illustrate that story. She goes, "You mean like a bedtime story?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, I think I'm going to do that." Right? So here's someone who's like, she's thinking about AI as this threatening amorphous entity off to the side that she's not even going to try until it's all fucking buttoned up and regulated. And I said, "Well, how are you going to know what that is without knowing what that is?" She's like, "Oh." So that's the idea here at play. And then what you do is you come down here. We've got 7 steps to get started. Introduce yourself, learn our values, which are super cool. Watch some past meetings, RSVP for upcoming events. I actually put a feeler out to the co-founder and CEO of Runway to see if he might be interested in coming to speak. Since he let me into the creative partner program, maybe we can get him to come over and talk to us about Runway and their future plans and what's going on with Lionsgate. I introduced chat to a contractor in Grand Cayman today. Oh, speaking of insufferable, Source Camp's out recruiting. Wait. I introduced chat to a contractor in Grand Cayman today. I might have changed the entire island. Source Camp, you probably did. You probably did. I mean, people have no idea. They have no idea what's here. Not what's coming, what's here. Because if that contractor all of a sudden is like, "Hey, we can just take pictures of the space and calculate how much drywall we need," and people are like, "How do you do that?" "Oh, you just put it in ChatGPT." "What's ChatGPT?" It will change the fucking island. That's amazing. You call yourselves the irregulars. We should all call ourselves the insufferables. "Hey, how you doing? My name's Bob. What's your name?" "Oh, my name's Kyle." "Hey, have you ever played with AI?" Could you leave me alone, dude?" We've already texted several times today. Source Camp, tell him about 1-800-CHAT-GPT. He could be on a work site, literally on a flip phone, and have a problem about needing to calculate some, "Hey, what's the formula again for how I calculate the area of these two things? I forget." "Oh yeah, you just do this, and that." "Right, thanks, ChatGPT." Click. Bonkers. Fucking bonkers. It only works in the US. Is Champ back in? No, I think Champ is out. Relieving himself of the cheese he ate yesterday. Yeah. Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. Oh, so I get it. Okay. So to clarify for Source Camp, 1-800-CHAT-GPT is only for US if you're dialing, but everywhere else in the world you use WhatsApp. I thought that was implied, but it's not implied. Good catch. So just tell them to get WhatsApp. I'm sure they have WhatsApp if they're in the Caribbean, right? Everyone outside of the US uses WhatsApp. Do you have suggestions for large database sites that I could use in ChatGPT? I don't quite know what you mean by large database sites, but if you're looking for data to do analysis on to understand how ChatGPT code interpreter works, go to kaggle.com, Kaggle, and you can get data sets. If you want to do stuff that's a little bit more programmy, I would say do something like Lovable or Cursor or Replit Agent, where it'll do the coding for you and tell it you want it to go find API sources of big databases that are regularly maintained. What Kaggle is good for is if you want some test data to go just dick around with, Kaggle's good for that. If you want like real-time API access to databases, you're probably going to need to do some API work, but with the new tools, they'll do it for you. I am the insufferable neighbor on my dead-end road, not a euphemism. No one comes back. Don't go back there. Don't go back. Lord, she'll on it. No, seriously. What does she mean? No, she's sweet as pie. She's sweet. She will just don't go back there. Why not? Do you like AI? I don't know. Well, you're going to have a lot of it. You're going to have a lot of it. It's like, you know how sometimes people make too much pie, and after the third piece, you're like, no, I'm good. She's like that with AI, and it doesn't stop. There's bushel barrels full of AI conversations back there. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm kind of curious about AI. Don't do it. You'll get sick. I'm telling you, you'll get sick. All right. Success Cheryl. Kyle, can you share a photo with chat and ask it what the photo is? Sure. That's a good one. All right. We're digging in. We'll do it live. All right. So how am I shared? I think I'm shared the right way. So anyway, go join the salon. If you don't go, it doesn't cost anything. This is a community of like 2,000 AI optimists that are like curious and generous and nice and playful and fucking brave and just kicking ass. And you're like, I don't want to, it sounds like work. I've got social anxiety. We've all got social anxiety. There's like 6 people out of 8 billion on this planet that don't get fucking flop sweats every time they walk into a room. Anyone that tells you any different grew up in a well-adjusted family, and I hate them. Okay, anyway, moving on. Wait, what happened over here? Brandon, I lost all the pins. What? Wait, what? What's happening? Did you get rid of all the Post-it notes, Brandon? All the Post-it notes are gone. I think Brandon might have had a situation. All the Post-it notes are gone. All right. Well, hopefully they come back. It's the only way we communicate. Wait. Oh, private chat. Hang on. Oh, Miro crashed. Be right back. Okay. Yes, there was a situation. Okay. How do you know someone's so into AI they call themselves an irregular? Don't worry, they'll tell you. That's a good one. There's some comedy gold. Jeff Flanagan, I have Kaggle on speed dial. Yeah, so if you haven't done Kaggle, do your Kaggle exercises. Get it? No, never mind. Okay, right. All right. What are your thoughts about the folks who never heard about AI? It depends on their attitude about it. If someone just hasn't heard of AI, then they haven't heard about it. If someone hasn't heard about AI but has an opinion about it, that makes me cranky. And then if someone knows about AI and has an opinion about it but is not using it, that makes me even more cranky. And not cranky like I'm pissed off at them, but cranky like I want to understand why they're angry about it or why they're afraid of it. And then I want to accept both of those and say, great, understand the fear, justified. Let's go play. Because I think that it is inexcusable for anyone right now to actively be sitting on the sidelines with AI. Not inexcusable for me, inexcusable for them. I just think it's fucking sad. All right. So what was requested was, can you go to ChatGPT and basically demonstrate GPT vision? So actually, this was the prompt we did the other night. So I'll do another version of that. I could go get a different whiteboard image, but this is a good one. Well, we'll do something other than a whiteboard to start. So I'm in ChatGPT. We're in ChatGPT 4.0. I think you can do this for O1 reasoning now, but we don't need that. That's overkill for this. So we're going to go grab an image off the computer. Oh, I have a good idea. Let's do factory. So, well, damn. Okay, so let's do .webp image. That's good. Yeah, that has the name on it. Let's see. Let's do PNG. I'm amazed they seem to think hating it hard enough will stop it. So here's my point about people that are hating on AI is if you use AI, if you actively use it and you really understand it, and then you choose not to use it and you hate it, I am perfectly fine with that. I have no issues with that. I think everyone's got to find their own boundaries for how much they want to let these tools into their life, because they're invasive species to a degree. They're going to change the way we do everything. And so some people are going to resist that. But if they're resisting it from a place of knowledge, I have great respect for that. But if they're resisting it just because they're like, yeah, they're just like, they make that face. AI is the world's greatest plagiarism machine. It hallucinates. It's not good. It can't do math. It steals people's images. It does all that generally means they haven't tried it. Deep opinions about it, but haven't tried it. And then what ends up happening is those people, when they do try it, are usually the ones that kind of fall the hardest, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" They have their first Kevin McAllister moment there. Oh my God! And then they become converts. Let's see, people. I want to get an image here that's got something we can. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's a good one. All right. So the queen says D and the king says R. So these are clearly from another country. So let's put that image in there. There's some text on there. So let's say, describe this and tell me the country and estimated year those playing cards were made. The visual's titled History of Playing Cards, featuring an introduction, the king, the queen, the jack. It's curated by Kyle Shannon. The face card shown resembles a traditional European style, particularly the French deck. Based on the artistic style, these cards would have originated in France in the 17th and 18th industry. This estimation aligns with the widespread standardization of cards. Okay. What do the letters mean? Let's assume This is going to know the French words for king and queen. Or if not, we'll have found, okay, D stands for dame, French term for queen. R stands for roi, Patrick Roy, French term for king. Come on, Champy. Come on. I still love you. Are you good now? Are you good? Are you good? No more whining like a cat? Yes. Oh, it is a good boy. Oh, it is a good boy. So it can analyze images. I could also say, type out all the words on the page. Types out all the words on the page. Oh, wait, hang on. Brandon, when I was trying to find the things, I made them super small. YouTube Spotlight. Okay. All right. Brandon's back. That's good. YouTube Spotlight. I don't see it. Which one? Okay. Archetypal architect. I can't imagine using it and being able to stop. It's the single most widely useful thing ever made. And that includes sliced bread. That's kind of my point. I don't know anyone. I know a lot of people who are afraid of AI or pissed off about AI that I said, awesome, glad you are. You know it's not going away, right? Why don't you give it a shot? Oh, okay, I guess I could. It's just like Google, right? Yeah, I know what it is. I used ChatGPT once. Yeah, I was not impressed. Okay. And then they fucking try it. And it melts their fucking face every single time. And they don't go back. They don't go back from it. You don't go back from AI. It is an invasive species. Because here's the secret about it. What it does is it amplifies who you are. It makes you better at what you want to do. That's what it really does. And so it's like a drug. It's like, this is amazing. Why would you not use this? To archetypal architect's point, like we have literally been given, right? We've literally been handed the technical equivalent of magic. And when you experience it, I hate to say it, Pate, if you're listening, it is magical. It's not magic. It's math magical. It's math magical, but it occurs as magic. Any sufficiently advanced technology occurs as magic. It occurs as magic because we know how computers work and we know how databases work. And we know that it shouldn't be possible that you can just ask this thing anything and it knows it. It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, if you ever scan something and you don't want to type the words, you can not type the words. Text is cut off. So I'm going to say, for that first paragraph, finish the rest of the page based on what you can see. Here's a continuation. Right? So it took this little snippet of text at the bottom of this thing and it wrote 3 paragraphs about it. And I don't need to read it. It's probably pretty good. All right, let's do another thing. If you haven't seen ChatGPT do this, it's fucking bonkers. And right, like someone who doesn't use ChatGPT is like, well, yeah, but that it's just doing OCR. Computers have done OCR for 20 years. That's not that impressive. I have a degree. I've been an engineer for a lot of years, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we know what you mean. You're missing the point. Watch what this does. I've done this demo 25 fucking times. It blows my mind every time. Whiteboard. Tasty. So when I first found this, I went on Google and I said, whiteboard, images. And I just found one that looked like it had crap on it. Like there's some screens, there's some bullet points. I never even read it. My niece is in grad school and they're illustrating why not to use it. This is unfucking believable. Not 100% accurate. I asked her about prompt. I asked about her prompt. Definitely bad. She wanted nothing to do with it. Yeah, I know. It's like the demonizing of AI right now is slightly comical, but the fact that our educational institutions are doing it makes my fucking blood boil. It's evil. It's an evil robot. The evil robots are gonna kill us. No, not this year. All right, so I uploaded the what's this called? The whiteboard image, right? Watch how sophisticated. So this is the thing. In order to use this feature right, you have to really be good at prompt engineering. You have to do really sophisticated prompting. I am a linguist. I have a degree in acting. I've written 7 screenplays. Words are my butter that is on a saltine cracker. Some people have a way with words. Other people not have way. Name that comedian. Name that comedian. If you've been here before, you should know this. All right. Watch how sophisticated this prompt is. Here, let's put that in. What is this? This image is of a whiteboard outlining the design and workflow for a food ordering user interface, specifically aimed at international airports where the main steps, user types, use cases, and potential features for a system that involves ordering food and drinks through a tablet or app. Here's a breakdown of the content of the whiteboard, the key points. Ordering UI, users, benefits, main steps in the workflow, wireframe sketches, questions, additional features. This looks like an early stage brainstorming session. TikTok thinks Carlin. Wrong. George Carlin is not joking about wordplay. Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. Think more absurd. Arrow through the head kind of comedy. Steve Martin, Claire Jacobs gets it. Steve Martin. Some people have a way with words. Other people not have way, I guess you'd say. Claire Jacobs.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
She gets the golden button. Okay, so we asked ChatGPT, what the hell is this? And it told us, like in like shockingly good detail. So you know how many times? Okay, for all my ADDers out there, if you've got ADD, I promise you're good at whiteboarding, and I bet whiteboarding is one of your favorite things to do, right? Because this is where the adrenaline happens. This is where the endorphins are. And then what do you do? What do you do? ADDers, what do you do? If you've really got your shit together, you take a picture of it with your iPhone, and then you transfer that to your Photos app. And then what do you do with it? Right. If you're really accomplished, you'll print it out on a piece of paper and you'll hang it on a wall. But then what do you do with that? Nothing. Because transcribing a whiteboard is not fun. And thinking about which software application you have to use to make those wireframe things is annoying. And at best, what you'll do is you'll take those wireframes and just cut them out of this picture and stick them in a PowerPoint presentation and just go, this is the ordering screen. You figure it out. Imagine if there were a tool where you could just take that picture, say, with the ChatGPT app on your phone, and literally just say, what is this? And there's your notes from your brainstorming meeting. And then you do this. Write a marketing plan that includes a section for guidance on how to name the app in a way that is memorable, original. Oh, stop it. Original and fun. Go. Uh-oh. There was a TikTok pin. I missed it. What's going on, TikTok people? TAMs. I upload pics to ChatGPT for it to tell me the color hex codes. Friggin' love it. Perfect use case. You got a photo, you're like, I'd sort of like to use that orange in there. Upload it. What are the hex codes in here? It'll break it down. It's genius at that. Oh yeah, I'll do that one next. All right. Grab and fly. Nice. All right, so here's our strategy. I'm going to say that's a little thin. I want you to act like an anal retentive OCD freak who loves the details. Trains ain't bad either. Okay. Give it another shot until you are satisfied. Now, this might seem stupid what I'm doing, and it is, but satisfied. One of the things I think people sometimes miss with ChatGPT is that it's as good as you are. It's actually an incredible mirror. If you give it a lazy prompt, it will give you a lazy answer. If you give it lots of context, it will give you a good answer, a better answer. If you give it feedback and say, no, that was too simple. I want you to act more detailed. Now, I did it in a silly way because I'm trying to do edutainment. And to mansplain that to you, edutainment is the combination of Look, we got a longer thing. Is it any good? I don't know. That's not important right now. Give me 100 names based on this. Okay. Oh, look, it even categorized the names, right? Because I told it to be anal retentive and OCD. It's categorizing the 100 names, action-oriented names, food-themed names. Like when you have an employee that just has a completely different brain than you have, like my brain is, I want it to be fast. I don't want it to be thought out. I'm like, I got to synthesize it immediately. Other people are like, no, we got to be, whatever you call it, thorough. Well, ChatGPT lets you do both, right? TikTok pin. You're like a mixed up of Bill Murray and Chevy Chase of modern times. I'll take it. Holy shit. Bill Murray and Chevy Chase in the same insane person? I'm in. Okay. So we got all these names. So now watch what I can do. I'm going to flip over. I can't. Okay. O1 reasoning's not available. So once what did we do? Did we search the internet? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to say select all. I'm going to copy all of this shit. Everything we've got here. Oh, except the picture. You can't use O1 if you use a picture. So I'm going to copy all of it. Okay. Boom. Then I'm going to go to a new chat and I'm going to go to O1 reasoning. Okay. This is the new Strawberry reasoning engine. Project Strawberry. It's supposed to be super smart. So I'm going to say, based on the names at the end of this conversation. Let's just do ... because we're Gen Xers. We use ellipses. We overuse ellipses because we think they're cool. Paste. There's all that shit in there, right? I pasted it all in. There it is. Yay. Then I'm going to go shift return twice. Then I'm going to go, I want you to analyze the names versus the creative brief and everything you know about product marketing and consumer behavior. And I want you to write a detailed report of the top 10 names with, let's see, from best to worst with a score, and the reason, and I'll put parenthesis S in case there's more than one, the reasons you scored the way you did. Then I want you to write 10 taglines for the top name and select the top 3 with scores and reasons as well. And then finally, give me a name / tagline combo that you think will drive engagement and make us all rich! Exclamation point. Boom. Okay. So now it's off thinking, wrapping up the analysis. Okay, what did it do? It thought for 5 seconds. So by the way, if you think this thing, the longest I've gotten it to think is like 1 minute and 28 seconds. I've seen on the internet, people are trying to get it to think longer and longer. It did all of that in 5 seconds. What did it do? If you click on that, it'll tell you what it did. Charting the course. I guess it just did 2 little things. That was probably such a stupid question. It was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's see. All right, here we go. The names from best to worst. Grab and Fly, 9.5 out of 10. Relevance to travel, high. Speed and convenience, Grab. Okay, Grab and Fly, Jet Bites, Gate Grab, 8.8 out of 10. Sky Snacks, 8.5 out of 10. Terminal Treats, 8.3 out of 10. Rationale. Do you know how much money branding agencies charge for shit like this? Tens of thousands of dollars. Did you notice the prompt that I wrote? Do you want to know my prompt engineering methodology for how I wrote that? So do I. I don't have one. I just talk to it like an idiot. I just talk to it like if I were in a brainstorming room with a bunch of smart people, as the clueless CEO, I would go, well, okay, as the CEO, let me delegate my authority here and say, go come up with recommendations. And I want the top 10 and I want them rated and I want you to tell me why. And then the people all scatter out of the room and like, oh shit, we're going to be judged. And then they go make their PowerPoint presentation. And 2 weeks later, because they couldn't schedule with me because I had a dentist appointment I forgot about. And then what? And then I've got a bad administrative assistant, and it's never worked out, and it's really my fault because I didn't hire the right people. And then 2 weeks later, they come back in and they basically give you this. We just did it in 10 seconds. Just talk to it like an employee. Taglines. There's the top 3. Meals and minutes, take off on time. That's actually really good. What's one of the biggest anxieties at the airport? If I order the chalupa, is it going to be done in time for me to make my flight? Yeah, I'll have a margarita too. And you drink the margarita and then like, where's my chalupa? You're looking at your watch and you're surfing TikTok and you're like, oh shit, I lost track of the time. And you're like, oh no, I only got 2 minutes, right? Fuel on your journey fast. Satisfy cravings, skip the lines. No, this is great. This one's the good one. That's right. Meals and minutes, take off on time. Winning combo, grab and fly. Meals and minutes, take off on time. Crazy, right? Watch this shit. Flip back over to 4.0. Make me a mock-up of the poster in an airport setting based on the brief and recommended name. I know I have a typo in there. I don't give a shit. Make it modern. Include the order screen and images of the tasty food I will eat. Again, what's my prompt strategy? Talk to it as if it works for you. Jeff Flanagan did something with GPT-4 Mini. Has 30,000 monthly users. Did you do that or did someone else do that? That's pretty cool. Grab and fly. Meals and minutes. Take off on time. Look, I put it up on the flight computer. There's your ordering screen. There's your tasty food. There's your QR code. Look, it's in the App Store. It's British Airways. This is from that. Paying attention yet? You still on the sidelines? Yeah, but I don't know how to do that, Kyle. You know how I learned how to do that? Acting like an idiot 5 nights a week. Campaign in minutes. Yep. All right. Oh, let's do the thing let's take this image. Okay, let's take this image. So let's go. I want you to create a brand color palette. Is that right? Yeah. A brand color palette based on the colors in the poster. I want 3 primary colors: a black, a white, a black, white, oops. A gray, and 5 secondary colors. present them with the hex codes in a nice display and name the colors creatively like crowns. Boom. Analyzing. Now, when you see it say analyzing, click on that shit. Because what it's actually doing is it's writing Python code. Tarmac orange, global green, terminal black. So here's what I don't like about this. It defined the colors before analyzing the image. I don't like that. But here's our thing. Okay, so we're going to yell at it. We're going to stop it. We're going to go, listen. Listen, ya palooka. I don't want you just to invent numbers. I want you to analyze the poster colors and derive your palette from the most prominent colors you see. So what we're going to go do is we're going to go back up to this stupid thing. We're going to download this because apparently it doesn't think it can see it. So we're going to download that. Now we're going to re-upload it. Where is it? Was it in desktop? Where did it download it? Is this it? No. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. All right, you palooka, the colors you see. I've included the image here. Bang. So now, so how did I know that it lied to me? Like right now, it's analyzing. So we'll go look at that. When I went to analyzing, all it said was define the colors, and it made the black an uninteresting black, the white an uninteresting white, and the gray a medium gray that's uninteresting. So it just says to me that it just made that shit up. So let's go look at what it did here. It's analyzing. What's it doing? Skill cluster. Look, sklearn cluster. It's bringing in libraries so it can actually analyze the RGB colors in this image. This is better. Extracted color palette from poster. Hex, it's still going. I don't know what it's doing. It's probably crashing. Did you know that ChatGPT could write and execute Python code? And if you ask it something in the neighborhood of math, it just kind of does this? If you didn't know that, if you didn't know that most of these large language models do some version of this, you're not playing enough. Yeah, this is definitely hung. Stop. Try again. And again, what's the big prompt engineering here? That didn't work. Could you do it again there, Bob? It done got stuck. I know, Pate. What are we going to do? These dang computers, they just don't want to work. Let's go see if it did it again. Yep. sklearn cluster, NumPy, matplotlib, I think they call it. I would call it lib, but that sounds weird, so I think lib's right. Yeah, it's hanging. It's not happy. Did it? What did it do? I don't know. It ain't working. But anyway, you keep dicking with it. You get the basic idea. All right. I had nothing. I've done nothing tonight that I intended to do. Welcome to Chat ADD. My name's Kyle Shannon, and I've got ADHD. I'm a neuroatypical. I'm atypically neurotic. My brain don't work good. But it works super good for some stuff, but really bad for the stuff you think is important. Tonight, I'm going to learn to educate you on the wonders of it's really not artificial intelligence, it's more like machine learning. Could you re-upload the image? I'm going to say, oh, wait, hang on. This is going to be good. This is important. If you get frustrated, you can say, oh, Chatgpt, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Throw back at this thing what your parents did to you. Here you go. I love yelling at my computers. There you go. Oh, ChatGPT. We'll see what it does. It's probably gonna crap out again. TikTok pin. Hang on a sec. Let me see it there. That should be the whole code, actually. Yeah, it just never went past it and grabbed it. It never took it and did anything with it. Yeah, you're probably right, Pate. This probably is the full. But you see, it's just hanging. So let me stop it here and say, it looks like you wrote the code to do the analysis on the image, but then got stuck. Use that code and analyze the image and then build me my stinking palette. Oh, Tams, I'm not even done with my tree. How did we get here? There's so many good questions. How did we get there? It has ADHD. It totally does. Tell it to continue to finish. It seems the environment reset again, preventing me from executing the analysis. Let me rebuild the environment and reanalyze the uploaded image for its color palette. Hold tight. Oh, good Lord. Keith, wondering if they're cray-cray. We're all cray-cray. This is a cray-cray friendly space. You can be fucking nuts in here. We're good. We're good with it. Just don't be nasty. Cray-cray is fine. Nasty? That I don't do. Don't like nasty. I'll be nasty to ChatGPT. I bet it got stuck at the same damn place. Oh, no, it looks different. What did it do? Yeah, it's stuck. It's stuck. All right, whatever. This challenge that we're having with ChatGPT, this is one of the reasons engineers in particular get so fucking frustrated with ChatGPT, because they just want to get their work done. And if this slows them down, like the whole theory is this is going to speed you up because it just writes the code. Like if you're clueless about code like I am, this is cool. I'll just sit here and dick with it for a while. But if you're someone like Pate who's like actually trying to get some work done, this is maddening. So this is where the tools are right now. They're just, sometimes they have ADHD. All right, just popping in to say Merry Christie and Happy New Year from Oz. Hey, Drew, what's happening, man? Hope you're well. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. So let me entertain you. You call this entertainment? I wouldn't call this entertainment, Kyle. Hey, Carl, listen, Carl, hey, Carl. Where I grew up, people couldn't say my name. My name's not the problem. Gwyn, yep, this is what turns people off. Probably talking about me going, hey, Kyle. That's what turns people off. New people in here going, why does anybody watch this? Why are so many people here? What is happening? 62 people. All right, it's Wednesday night. Okay. Couple of things. Tomorrow's day 11 of Openai Shipmas. I'm hoping that the next 2 days are going to be really big announcements. I am thinking tomorrow we get agents, or we at least get the announcement of agents. And Friday we get GPT 4.5. That is my speculation based on nothing. I have no inside information. Sam Altman doesn't know I exist. There have been rumors started that he's jealous of me. I think it was a well-meaning irregular that started that rumor. I had nothing to do with that. But if Sam's jealous of me and my success and my good looks and my mastery of the tool he and his merry band of engineers have created, if my mastery of that is intimidating to him, so be it. That's my cross to bear. Someone was talking about the need for a Microsoft ad since we had the Apple ad. Yeah, well, the Microsoft, there was a Microsoft, yeah, I actually put those in the, I put those in the AI Salon presentation. Let me go show you two videos that I think are worth watching. We'll do a little chat ADD moment here. Give you a little goodie to send you off. Satya Nadella. Let's see. End of year. Yeah, this one. Okay.
The pace of AI innovation this past year has been truly remarkable. But looking back, what stands out most is the incredible speed at which this technology has diffused. At Microsoft, it's never been about tech for tech's sake, but it's about translating innovation into real impact, one person, one organization, one community at a time. And throughout 2024, I've had the privilege of witnessing countless examples of this around the world. In Europe, cancer researchers are using an agent they built to automate administrative tasks so that they can focus more on what truly matters, their research. Manufacturers are addressing labor shortages by programming machinery with human language instead of programming language. And city employees are helping tourists experience one of the world's most ancient cities in an entirely new way. In Asia, aqua farmers are improving their fishing yields. And teachers are creating more engaging lesson plans in less time. In South Africa, a university has reduced the time it takes to enroll new students as they scale. In South America, researchers are now able to identify endangered species faster than ever as they race to preserve the rainforest. And entrepreneurs are helping people make healthier choices about what they eat. And in the United States, educators are finally turning the dream of a personal tutor into reality for everyone. Stories like these inspire me. They demonstrate what is possible when we amplify human achievement with technology. Because this era is not just about AI doing magical things, it's about how each of us can use AI to realize our potential.
That statement right there, those last two statements, is why I think this is worth watching. I mean, this is just corporate draggy kind of bullshit video, but those projects are interesting. But just what he says here at the end, just pay attention to it, because this is one of the more clear articulations of the value of AI I've heard in a while.
Is not just about AI doing.
Hang on.
Inspire me. They demonstrate what is possible when we amplify human achievement with.
When we amplify human achievement, right? What AI does, why it feels magical, is it takes your achievement and it amplifies it, right? That's why this thing feels so like you can't get enough of it, is because you're getting to self-express in an amplified way. And that's it for me.
With technology, because this era is not just about AI doing magical things. It's about how each of us can use AI to realize our potential.
Not just about AI doing magical things, to Pate's point. It's about how we can use AI to magnify our potential. That's fucking poetic. It's good.
And I'm looking forward to how we build on this promise in the year ahead. Thank you all so very much.
All right, so that's worth watching. And then this one, if you haven't seen the Apple ad, Apple AirPod hearing aid. Is this it? No. What did it just do? Does he always sing like that? That's really annoying. Here we go.
We got it last week. We got it last week.
I think I know what it is. Are you serious? Guys, thank you. The color that you wanted. You know this is
John, listen.
Light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
She's so excited. You come, Haley.
Happy birthday. Look at the picture of me and you, Daddy. Look at the moon.
Our house is
Daddy, take a picture. I am a robot. What is that?
so hard.
See ya.
Everything is easy 'cause of
I love you, Papa.
you.
Don't cry. Love that commercial. You know, is that it's not an AI commercial, but like for me, the accessibility that AI is about to deliver on the world, like that's very much in line with it. So, all right. And if you don't know that, the new AirPod Pro 2 can act as hearing aids. So you basically have an app on your phone that you do all the fine tuning that you do with real hearing aids, and they can act as hearing aids. We're gonna get a pair of those for my wife's mother who is having hearing issues. So anyway, that's that. Okay. Brandon pointed out we can't end it on that bummer. Fine. So we're gonna go somewhere. Wait, you can't see that yet. Dang it. Oh wait, you can't see this, can you? Wait, hang on. Hang on a second. Oh man. All right. Hold for a second. I gotta change my sharing setup. Hang on. Wait, okay, this is good. This is actually good because I gotta change I gotta get to virtual try on. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be so good. Oh. He's just laughing at himself. What's he doing? This is ridiculous. Why am I still watching this? All right. Good Lord. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. That was inspiring. Amplified. Where's your AI assistant? All right. Yeah, really. Okay. Okay. So if you go to Kling.com, 2 new things are available now. One is Kling 1.6, a new video model. So if you've got Kling credits, worth trying 1.6. But they have this new thing called virtual try-on. Let's see. All right. This is good. So we're going to do a custom model. And that custom model is going to be a hot version of AI me. Right? So I'm up there in my suit with my fake AI car. There I am. Look how good I look. And then let's see. Let's do multiple garments. And let's get some other options here. All right, we'll do a nice blouse on the top like that. And then we'll do some flare pants on the bottom. Now you can go off to just like pictures on the internet and go find fashion. And then I'm just gonna do one output, 5 credits. And it's going to do this. But let me show you. So I did this earlier. I did that. Brandon told me this thing existed, and I forgot about it. And so I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go try it quick. So here's. You're welcome. But wait, it gets better. You can turn this into a video. You click on the bring to life button and it says free for now. So, oh wait, this is the one I just did with the blouse. There's me in the blouse. Bring to life. So we're going to bring that to life. And now let me go show you the other one that I brought to life. Is that one going? No, I'm not going to spend 35 credits on that. I'll just go show you the other one. AI videos. Wait, why is it covering that up? There you go. I gotta say, I got a pretty nice butt, you know? That thing's shapely. That's nice. I like it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Try to unsee that. Just try. Just try to unsee that. We're going to get banned from TikTok. Oh, good Lord. All right. So we did some demos. We did some philosophy. We did Hot Chick Kyle. She's handsome. I'm still watching myself turn around and show my ass. Here's the good news. All of this has been streamed live to LinkedIn, where all of my clients can see this. Why did Storyvine go out of business? Well, there was this night at the AI Learning Lab where things went a little south with some virtual try-on clothing, and none of the clients came back. It was devastating for everyone involved. All right, they know you. Yeah, they do know me. It's true. All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. I can't. I'm winded. Pate had a pin up. I don't see it. Could someone repin Pate's pin? Pate's pin was prematurely perturbed from the pinning situation. Mod channel. When was that? We had 605 tonight? Is that true? Good Lord. Well, I hope they were there to see my lovely outfit. Has anyone made a video of Kyle as Colonel Sanders? Just an idea. Okay, that's just getting downright mean and funny, which I think is, as my son Zachary said to me once, Dad, yeah, you're funny, but you're kind of mean. That is right down my alley. Whew. All right, Source Camp, you get back to the beach, have another Mai Tai, and convert another construction worker to be an AI evangelist in the Caribbean. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so one thing that I do want to talk about before I go. December 27th and 28th. Get your ass, put it on your calendar. Go to AIFestivus.com right now, AIFestivus.com, and just sign up for this thing. What this is this is 2 days starting at 9 a.m. on Friday and ending at 8 p.m. on Friday, starting at 9 a.m. on Saturday and ending at 8 p.m. on Saturday. 2 full fucking days of nonstop, hour by hour workshops and demos and interesting shit people are working on and ways to think about AI. Great. This is also, if you're in the AI Salon, I've just been informed, Vicky has actually created an event in the Salon for this as well. So if you're in the Salon, go to our events area and RSVP for this. If you're at AIFestivus.com, fill in your name here. Let's see. Kyle, I need to do a Santa video from images of Santa. I missed that. The pin went away. Look at my hair. Mama, am I pretty? Am I pretty? So, why would you do 2 12-hour days in between Christmas and New Year? So Ann Murphy and I, last year, we did a thing called GPTs for Good, where this community built 150 custom GPTs for nonprofits. This year, it's all about you. It's all about training as many people as possible on a bunch of cool shit. We've got technical things in there. We've got people from different communities. It's going to be awesome. I need to do a Santa video from images of Santa and small presents images to video. So Mr. IT, 2 simple things. Go to Midjourney or even ChatGPT, create the images, and then you just take those images to any one of the video generating tools. I think Kling gives you daily credits. I think does Pika doesn't. I think Kling does. Runway, I think you can do $10 a month and get some amount of credits. And basically you just upload the image and then you can just hit generate. You should be able to do that very, very quickly. Sora, yeah, if you've got Sora, you can use Sora. So yeah, just upload the image and just tell it what you want Santa to do. Now, if you're like, but the videos suck, that's where we are right now. Okay, so tomorrow, what time's that Nate event and where's that listed? In the salon. Okay. Where in the salon? Other events. Got it. Okay. So go sign up for this. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing the Openai Shipmas event. I'll be streaming their stream again. I haven't been ceased and desisted yet. Non-salon events. If you go to the AI salon and go to the news area and go to non-salon events, Brandon put up an event tomorrow. This guy, Nate Jones, he's on TikTok all the time. I see this guy's doing like 4 or 5 videos a day. And they're always good. He's really smart. You should be following this guy. He's good. He's calm. He's smart. So tomorrow he's doing like a 20-year in review kind of thing, or what you should do in 2025. 10x your 2025. So this is at 6 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. So that's 4 p.m. Mountain time, 3 p.m. Pacific. So go do that. And then tomorrow night we'll be back here. All right. All right. All right, people. All right. Are we good? Is everybody good here? Everybody good here? Nate B. Jones. On TikTok, he's Nate B. Jones. All right. YouTube, LinkedIn, X. Great to see y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate everyone being here. I'm going to take off. Peace. TikTok, I'm still